welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
How have you felt about the first handful of games back up with a big club for you personally?
Yeah, it's great to be here. Great to be around the guys again, and I missed it, and I'm just was excited and I got called up, and yeah, we did a 3 wins. We got 3 in a row right now, so it's a great point. But we have another challenge today.
How about for your personal game? How have you felt about the way you've played and what you need to do to have success?
Yeah, I feel confident. I feel much better than I feel before, and yeah, just keep working hard, keep playing the puck. I didn't score yet, but like it's. I mean, we did a lot of good things, and we'll score soon.
How about the opportunity to play with guys like Lindholm and Garland and get some looks on the power play too?
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. It's always fun to be around the best guys, best players in the league, and yeah, just enjoy it right now.
How difficult has it been to stay confident down in the AHL, knowing that you want to be here in the NHL?
It's I mean, it's never easy, especially when you played here already, and all I have to do is just try to stay positive and try to think positive and try to work hard as you can, and waiting your chance, waiting your opportunity. Yeah.
At all anxious the last couple of days with the trade deadline?
Yeah.
Your name was certainly there. Like, was that tough at all?
Yeah, I mean, it's never easy. Like, especially in the last week, you're thinking about it, like what's gonna happen on trade deadline. But like, I mean, it's a part of the job, part of the business, and you never know what's gonna happen. You have to be ready for everything. But like, it's good to have opportunity here. It's good to stay here rest of the season. So yeah, it's good.
Nice to be able to focus on hockey now that it's passed.
Yeah. I mean, it's always nice to focus here. Yeah. So
You mentioned working on your game. We saw a couple of stingy defensive efforts in the wins on the road. Where do you want to go from here? What do you guys need to do to keep building and to continue playing Canuck hockey, as you've put it?
Well, I just think the identity. The closer you can stay to your identity as the season goes on, you're going to have your blips and stuff, your peaks and valleys. But I think this is the time of year you really got to stay on your identity. And I thought the last 3 games, I thought for the most part, we didn't give up a lot. And I call them the great, danger grade A's, whatever you want to call them. Let our goalies play half the net, all that sort of stuff. And I thought we did a nice job. Now, it's hard to do every night, and we got to stay in our game. We have to make sure that's our identity. Play without the puck. If we get our chances, I can live with the other stuff. But if we can protect the guts of the ice, we have a chance to win most nights.
Jim and Patrick have been so aggressive and so active all season on the trade front. I'm guessing you were in the war room yesterday. Obviously, nothing happens at the deadline. What's the message then to this group here that reinforcements aren't on the way, but clearly there's belief in the guys that have got you where you are?
I wasn't in the war room last. I stayed down here. That's their job. Those guys are good at that stuff. Well, listen, Patrick and Jim's resume. They try to get the coaches the best players they can, and they tried yesterday hard, but Patrick talked about it, mortgage in the future. We've got really good players here. You got to be careful. So I think they did a nice job. Not to do anything where it would have, maybe put a chink in the armor. And we made Lindholm and Zadorov. Imagine if we got them on trade deadline, it would be a big story. So we got them a month earlier, which helps us integrate those guys. So. They tried, but we're happy with our team, and my job is to get this team to play better than it's playing now.
On top of the results and the fact that you didn't give up much on the road, just 1 penalty in each of the 3 games. I mean, you've stood at that podium and harped about needing better discipline. How happy were you there? And ultimately, as a coach, what does that allow you to do in terms of rolling 4 lines and not leaning on penalty killers and those types of things?
Yeah, that's huge. It's a great question because it really helps me. I think we led the league in penalties since the All-Star break. I don't know, maybe not now after the last 3-4 games, but no stick penalties. I can't remember the 3 penalties we did. I don't know if they're stick penalties or not, but I don't remember those hooking, high sticking, cheap penalties. That's the key. You're going to get some unfortunate calls. I get it, but when you can stay out of the box and I can get that 4th line in there and not have guys sit there for 6 minutes, it's huge. Guys get in the flow, and I think that's the reason why these 3 games, I thought everybody kind of contributed, and I think that's really important. Yeah.
Phil. Obviously, we know you have a relationship with Phil. Were you involved at all in that? Have you communicated with him, and what was his reaction at all, if so?
Yeah, I talked to Phil a while ago, but I honestly, I don't know I think Patrick, there was some kind of, they were trying to agreement in the past, but it just didn't happen, about, whether playing some games at Abbotsford and stuff like that. So obviously it didn't work out that way. But yeah, no, I don't really, be honest with you, I don't know the full story in the sense why. It's really up to Phil, but, it's unfortunate. Maybe he could have went down there and maybe played his way up. I don't know. That was kind of the thought process.
Rick, just a thought on the opponent tonight. I mean, you guys played a great game, the two of you. Like, had some pop in here 3 weeks ago on a Saturday night. Obviously, there were some penalty problems that night for you guys, but just the challenge of facing the Jets and the way that they were going here.
Yeah, Bonesy, he's the same way. Play without the puck. They've played well all year. Obviously, they got a great goalie. They're a big team. And I watched the Seattle game last night. I thought they played really well. So I thought we held our own. We watched a little bit of the video yesterday when we played them. It really came down to specialty teams, and it came down to the 2 2-on-1s they had in the third period. But I thought for the most part, it was a well-played hockey game. I thought we had our chances. We just, at the time, timely plays, they made better timely plays than we did. And like I said, it's a good challenge for us, especially the way we played last 3 games in the sense of our play without the puck. You're playing a team that plays without the puck, so it's one of those, who can stay in their game the longest and who doesn't. Keep using the word antsy, but let's not just stay in your game. Like, if nothing's there, it's okay to be neutral one shift. I don't think we have to push our chips in and all that sort of stuff. And I think the last 3 games gave us confidence because we won the games by doing that mentality. And we know Winnipeg's going to have that same mentality.